Okay, I'm back, Brant from TradeGuild.blogspot.com, and we're looking at short ideas. The next one up on the list is Icon, Iconics Brand Group, ICON, and this was on the blog all through June and July, and recently August 23rd. So we were making some money on this one already. As you can see, this downtrend's in effect. Basically, we're looking at that downtrend more or less. Here's a rough estimation of it, and now it's looking a little more like this. So if you can get in this stock up around $15 on the short side, have a stop maybe around $15.25, and see what it can do. The 200-day moving average right now is acting as support, so it's hard to say exactly what it's going to do, but the stock does not look good in the accumulation indicators. So I think it's worth a shot. Not my favorite, but it's worth keeping an eye on at this point. Next up is CI, and I did a video on this one, I think August 9th. It's also been on the 10th, the 11th, 14th, 15th, and 21st. And basically, I think our stop at this point is up here around 112, and it's got pretty close to that, and I know some people are in it and getting a little worried about it, but this is what the chart looks like on a weekly time frame. This looks bad. I mean, it's a good short setup in my opinion on a longer time frame, and accumulation doesn't look all that hot. So I would, if I was in it, I would hold and give it a chance to see what it can do. You're not too far away from that stop. Next up is NTES, and this was on the blog the 2nd of August, the 7th, 8th, and we had a video on the 10th, and the 11th, 14th, and 15th. So, we were in, basically in this area here. We were playing this resistance level back here, this trend line, which is actually the bottom of a rising window gap. So anyway, if you're in, I think I would probably take some profits at this point. These little dojis and stuff and these stars, it's losing momentum. I would probably move on. I think there's better things out there than this guy. Next up is TTMI. And this one was on the blog July 27th. I had a video. And I believe the 19th I had a video. And we had this on quite a few times in late June. I got in this stock on this day right here on this little star, or this day, I can't remember which, but basically right up there around $14.50 to $15. I took half of my profits down here around $9.25, I think, and I let the other half ride. And this 50-day moving average is the stop. So if it breaks out above that 50-day moving average, you're out of it. Let's move along. Let's see what else we have here. And by the way, you could enter it right here and see, and you don't have too much risk with that stop level being so close. Next up is MFLX, and this was a doozy. I mean, woof, what a great one this was. This was a call on May 8th, and I'm going to show you where May 8th was. There's the 9th, there's the 8th up there around 59.50. Stock's trading at $20 now. But it does look like it's going to, this 50-day moving average is flattening out. We got a big spike of volume there on a green day. There's still distribution here, but this TSV is moving up as price is moving down. I mean, if you played this stock right, you could easily have made well over 100% on the move. If you read my article, how to make more than 100% on shorting a stock. So anyway, from 60 some odd dollars down to 20. Beautiful move. I really hope somebody caught it. I missed it. I hope somebody got it. Let me adjust my notes here. I got a couple more that I'm going to try to squeeze in this video. Next up is CELG, and this is Celgene, and this was on the blog. The 21st I had a video, and the 15th I had a video, and it was on the I think the 8th, 14th, and 16th. So pretty much all in this area. There's the 16th right there. We had that doji and the nice breakdown. So we had entries, $45 and higher, and basically this trend line is going to be my stop. If I can just draw it a little better there. So right now around $44. If it bounces up to that, you may consider shorting it. I'm not too happy that it didn't make a lower low here, and that 200-day moving average is moving up. So let's keep a closer eye on this. If anybody's in, contact me about this, and we'll keep a closer eye on it. GFI Goldfields. This is a new one for the blog, and basically, we're talking about commodities and trouble in the commodities. And if you look at this, it looks kind of like a head and shoulders top. Kind of a complex one, but we have this downtrend line right here, which provides an opportunity to jump in on the short side. So you could get in here on this trend line, up here on this trend line. So somewhere around $20.50 to $21 is a decent entry on GFI. I'd have a stop, I think, above $21.50 in this area. Next up is LCC, and this is Airlines, US Airways, and we talked about shorting this August 1st and 7th. So let's see. Here's August 1st around $45, and August 7th around $42.30. It's now trading at $39.50. It's bumping into that 200-day moving average is acting as support right now, and it's doing something. It's consolidating. I'm not sure. I would think this is kind of a continuation pattern on the downside. It looks a little bit like a pennant. And this will function as a continuation pattern on the downside, and volume is hinting at that as well. If we take a look at the indications for accumulation, it looks very bad. So I would assume that this is going to be heading back down. But in any case, I would have my stop at this point right here at about, let's see what the exact level is, 42.70. Okay, so let's move along, and the next one is AHM. And AHM was on the blog the 16th of this month. So let's see where the 16th was. Right up here around these dojis. And if we take a look at the longer view here, we can see it's just starting to roll over now. So I want to, if I'm in, I want to hold. It's had a nice move down on Friday on heavy volume, about 4.5%. At this point, my stop goes down here around $31.50. So we want to hold on to those profits, but we also want to give it an opportunity to run some more if it can. Next up is RHI. This is Robert Half International, and it was on the blog July 19th, and a whole bunch of other dates, but July 19th was our special day. So July 19th was right here. Very nice setup. This was not really a bear flag, but it was kind of similar. It was a little bit smaller than a bear flag, so that's where we entered on that doji, up around $36. Now trading at $30.50, and I think this has got more downside to go. So at this point, let's take a look at where we can put a stop. I would probably use a 2-day on this, and that would put our stop right now at about $33. So hold on to those profits, but give it a chance to run. I don't see any entries here for anybody looking to short that. Next up is RIG, R-I-G, and I just jumped in this on the short side. I don't usually short oil, but I'm hedged, in owning NGAS. It's a big head and shoulders top. You can see it here, shoulder, head, shoulder, and there's the neckline. It broke down on very heavy volume. It's rallied up on light volume. It's bumping into the 22-day moving average. It's bumping into resistance there. I love what I see here. I'm scared a little bit because I've been burned shorting oil, but an entry around $70 or $69 is fantastic here, and I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm going to squeeze in one more, I think, real quick. Next one is LUK, and this was on the blog the 8th and the 9th of this month. So we were buying, it looks like back in here, there's this 8th and the 9th, right in this area. And ultimately, what I see here is a nice downtrend brewing. Let's use that stop channel, I think, and that puts our stop right now at about 27.30. That's going to be it for this video, and that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon.